Big up yourself.
Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. Okay, let's talk blue therapy, and I'm going to be specifically discussing Paul and Chioma's relationship. I just dropped a video and we spoke about Deborah and Jamel, so if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that. I had so much to say. I was like, I can't do this video in one, because how can you be doing a reaction longer than the actual show, please? I had to cut it down. As you guys can see from the thumbnail title, I don't even know if I put it there, but Paul did an exclusive interview. Taser Black did a live and Paul somehow ended up on the live. I don't think Taser expected it. Well, he didn't seem like he expected it, and they spent some time having a conversation about blue therapy, and there were some really good questions that was thrown in there. It really helped me to understand Paul a little bit better, so I'm going to share some of that with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you want, you feel free to hit the subscribe button. Okay, boom, so let's start here. So last week Paul walked out, Chioma ran after him, then she managed to bring him back in the therapy room, and what does he do? He starts by questioning Denise's credentials. You done that last week, you're doing it again this week. Like, come on, like, are you really gonna tell me that your woman went to get a therapist and you didn't bother to ask her beforehand what her credentials were? You're trying to be cheeky. You're actually trying to be cheeky. Maybe because he's not paying for it, who knows? Chioma starts to talk about Paul's sister, and this is where things turn around, because Paul is like, oh, we're gonna go there. Like, guys, the way I was laughing, I can't even. Like, he gives me jokes. Like, Paul is a character. I can't believe that I can believe that there are actually men out there like him. I'm just like flabbergasted. I'm like, wow, like the way that you shut your woman down, the way that you challenge Denise, everything seems very business-like to Paul right now. There is no kind of human touch to this. Even the way that he's dressed, it's almost like he's got his business helmet on, and it's like, yep, I'm gonna respond to you like I'm in a business meeting. I'm gonna treat this like this is a business deal, and I'm gonna speak to you like you are a client. Like, he hasn't left business Paul at home. It's like speaking to a brick wall sometimes. The thing that made me laugh was when he said to Chioma, out of love you have for me, you should go and look after my sister's kids. Like, the way he said it as well, like, I was just like, and when he was like, so I'm gonna be going all over the place, but when he was like, the part that even floored me was when he was like, oh, him and his sister has been together since they were born. I was like, what? Is he alright? What's going on? What is going on? Like, you're acting very suspicious, like you're saying very suspicious thing. Can you imagine if his sister wasn't actually his real sister and that were his kids? I had to whisper that because that is ludicrous. I mean, what are you saying? Okay, let's just pretend that I didn't say that. But the way that he was acting was bare dodgy. I was just like, what is going on? Like, even Chioma said in her confessional, I call it confessional, I think that's what it is, she was just like, I don't know what type of relationship him and his sister have. I'm pretty sure that he loves his sister and he loves his nephew, but why are you not spending time with them then if you love them that much? He has the audacity to say to Denise, you don't have to be cheeky. These are just some of the things that just caught my attention. That was just like, Paul, you are actually doing the most. Chioma was sitting there trying to really express, like, she's really trying to make the most out of this situation. She was really trying to express how she feels. She's really trying to be heard. But he was just not having it. Again, he was very disconnected emotionally. It's almost like he's not emotionally available. One interesting thing that was on the live was that he was asked a question about his love language, and his love language, he stated, was to provide, which I think we can all see. I think what's happening with Paul and Chioma is that he is speaking to her with his love language, rather than the opposite. Like, I always say this, I believe this 100%. When you're in a relationship, everybody has their love language, but you should always attain to the other person's love language, speak to the other person's love language, provide for the other person's love language. Like, it's not we're in a relationship but I'm treating you based on my love language, just because you're not trying to please yourself, are you? You're trying to please your significant other. So if you're trying to please your significant other, then you need to understand and learn their love language and attend to that. But what he's doing is that he's attending to Chioma based on his love language, which is providing, which is money, which is materialistic. And Chioma's love language is, well, he was asked the question, do you know what Chioma's love language is? And he says yes. I don't think he actually said it, what it was, but he says yes. But I think we know based on the 2 episodes or 3 episodes that she's really asking for quality time. And he's not able to offer that to her because he's too busy trying to provide for her. So there's really like a clash of interest, and there's really some type of negligence somewhere in this relationship. He fails to see that. But also what I realized about Paul is that in his eyes, because that's his love language, he's doing the very best that he can. And I think it's hard for him to connect in these sessions because he feels exposed, maybe attacked, or he feels unappreciated. Like, he kind of feels like everything that I'm doing, you're bringing me here to challenge what I've done for you, type of thing. But that's not the reason why she's brought him there. But he's not able to bring down his barriers because of his pride and his ego. He's not really willing to listen because in his head he's like, I'm doing the best that I can for us, for our relationship, so why are you complaining? Like, he can't hear what she's saying. Chioma either has to just accept that that's how Paul is, or leave. Like, you can't keep trying to change somebody who is not ready to change, or he's not even ready to even start the process. She has been trying to speak to him a long time. Like, she's been trying to speak to him. They've been together for 3 years. Like, she got to the point where she was just like, I need a mediator. Like, I actually need somebody to translate to you what I'm trying to say in a way that you will understand. It's a bit of a tricky one because I kind of feel like maybe he's not gonna ever change. And if Chioma chooses to stay, because it's clear that she loves him, but if she's gonna stay, then she's gonna end up losing herself. She'll get the provision and she will be with somebody who is going to ensure that the mortgage is paid, the bills are paid, she has a roof over her head, so forth and so on. However, she's gonna have to ask herself, like, is this worth me losing myself? Because she's not gonna get the quality time. She's not going to get the emotional time she needs from him. It will be on his terms, and she's just going to have to adjust to this. Because during the live that he done, he even mentioned, because he was asked a question about him kind of letting go of his ego or his pride, and his response was, would Chioma let go of her Instagram? Why are you so bothered about her Instagram? I don't even know. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in, and I will speak to you guys in my next video. You guys go ahead and watch Taser Black if you want to watch the full interview. It was unexpected, so it's in there somewhere. But yeah, I'll speak to you guys in my next video.